Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the 15-star Super Boss Cy Hawkins with a 1 trillion plus damage team. And before we dive into the actual run, I do want to give a huge shout out to Sheppo. Link to his channel will be in the description below. Absolute mad dog of a team builder. Does some great stuff for PK, does some great stuff for Super Boss and Kizuna. Fantastic team builder, so make sure to go check him out, give him some love. He was the first one to post the Brook strat. We're going to keep it a little bit quieter until the end of Super Boss, but look, we are here now, and we're going to release, well, this is the video for the team that we put together. Now, we were trying to do some stuff with two-turn bursts, so that's why you can see the pudding support on Zoro Sanji and the Rogers support on Yamato. Unfortunately, we haven't really got that to work just yet. We will continue to tweak it, and hopefully we can figure something out. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section below, as well as checking out Sheppo in the pinned comment as well. As you can see, we stalled 1 turn on the turtles. That's going to help us get the Brook special. It's also going to allow us to get the versatility for Luffy, and then we can just pass the turn on the page 1 stage, because we're going to utilize the death of Brook to maximize our damage. Brook is an absolute god when it comes to this type of event, where the enemy throws so many different debuffs at you. But the reason Brook works so well in this particular Super Boss event is because the enemy gives us Super Burn. Now, the Super Burn will kill us before the end of the turn. So what happens here is, once we move into this final stage, we have a whole bunch of nasty stuff. We pass the turn on page 1. He gives us a butt ton of different debuffs. We have Pain, we have Burn, can't use type effects, all that fun stuff happens, and unfortunately, the content is very challenging to get around if you don't utilize something like this Brook strat. So as you can see, we hit a perfect, we get the game over, and that triggers Brook. Because Brook activates before the end of our tapping turn, the game kind of still registers it as our turn. So it takes us back to the start of the turn, gives us a full heal, and takes away all of the debuffs. So now we're sitting here with a full fresh turn. On top of that, the Shark Superb actually resets. So now our ship is at a 2 times multiplier as well, which is just absolutely absurd. So we're going to start the chain with utilizing the Super Swap of Zoro Sanji. That's going to give us the overrideable attack boost. Then we can use our friend Captain Int Luffy. Try and get a rush level 5 if you can, but look, the damage here is so strong that you probably don't even need a level 5 rush. Luffy's going to give us the attack boost and the base stats. We can then use the Yamato special to get us the damage reduction buff, and then we can start turning everyone into free spirits and slashes with Zoro Sanji. With Zoro Sanji making everyone into free spirit and slashes, it allows Shanks and Luffy to do really, really good work. We can put up the double territory with them, as well as the double conditional boost that they provide. And on top of that, we also get the chain boundary thanks to Luffy. Luffy has the Beppo support to give ourselves a Tandem Orb. Brook's going to give us 90% damage reduction, which is going to get converted into a 1.9 times attack boost. And he's a 2-turn chain boost. So that way we can actually get a chain buff, avoiding the intimidation. After that, we'll finish it off with Yamato's EX. With Yamato's EX, we can get a massive super type buff. And then with the EX of Luffy, we get color affinity as well, which we can now utilize because we have used the death of Brook. So works out really, really nicely here. Brook's only a 4 times captain, but with the rest of the buffs, it definitely makes up for it. I believe Sheppo was using Akainu to do some captain swap shenanigans, which is an absolute fantastic shout. His team was very, very accessible. So if you guys are missing some of these characters, make sure to go check him out. Send him some love. But as you can see here, we are doing almost 1 trillion damage before we even get to the Luffy rush. And then the Luffy rush himself can hit for like well over 2 trillion damage, which is absolutely insane, especially if you do the excellent and all that fun stuff. 1.8 trillion right there. But obviously with our good friend the damage cap, we do see it sitting somewhere at around 1 trillion. Like I said, we were trying to figure out a way to make this team more into a 2-turn burst, but for the meantime, it's not exactly working in our favor, and this is what we have right now. But thanks again to Sheppo. Make sure to go give him some love, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!